how to deal with sugar cravings while you're on a fat loss diet. So my name is Nima. I'm currently on an aggressive cut right now. I am trying my absolute best to get as lean as possible. For reference, this is what I used to look on the screen. You'll see the first time I ever got lean in 2017. In school, I used to suffer from obesity. Girls took the piss out of me. My crush at the time called me fat, and I don't date fat boys, which led me down a dark path. But I spent 6 to 7 years of my life studying the human body, how to burn fat, why sugar spikes our insulin, why when we eat sugar we can't stop. And I'm absolutely shocked. If you go follow my Instagram, first link in the description, you'll see why. At how many people actually have a sugar addiction. The amount of people I've spoken to in this last week that tell me that it's impossible for them to stop sugar. Shouldn't that show you how bad sugar is, right? I'm going to tell you how to give up sugar, right? Now, when I'm talking about sugar, now obviously carbohydrates is a form of sugar, like rice, potatoes, these things, right? But I'm talking about refined sugar, like Krispy Kreme donuts, chocolates and sweets, milkshakes. The amount of people who cannot leave the house and not come back with a cookie or a donut, or when families go to fucking Starbucks, they can't just have a coffee, they have to get a cheesecake in there. They have to get that fucking hit of dopamine, right? And it's even worse if you have someone who, like me, who has a sweet tooth. So if you have a sweet tooth and you're watching this and you need to lose weight and you need to lose fat and you can't stop the sweet treats, the only way I found in my humble experience to truly give it up is to go cold turkey and stop having it. You see, imagine my eyebrows as your baseline dopamine. Every time you consume sugar, your dopamine spikes, which is why you feel happy. You know when you take a bite off that Krispy Kreme donut, you're like, fuck, this is fucking delicious, man. 20 minutes later passes, slowly your mood starts to drop. But your dopamine doesn't go back to baseline. It drops below. And then what happens is your body's crying out for more. You're basically a drug addict at this point, right? You're addicted. Sugar is a drug. Once your dopamine drops below baseline, then your body's saying, oh my God, I need another hit. I need another hit. And this is usually why you will see people who cannot stop. This is why you'll see people, they'll have one piece of chocolate from like those big candy boxes, right? But they'll sit there, they'll have another one, then they'll have another one, then they'll have another one. How do I know? Because I've fucking been there. And you can't stop. It's almost impossible to stop. And doesn't that tell you how dangerous sugar is? So the best way to give up the sweet treats while you're trying to lose fat is just to not have it. What I found was when I don't have it, I don't crave it. I'll give you an example. For 2 months, I was doing well on my diet. I was doing fucking great, yeah? No sweets, no chocolate, cutting hard. My parents came to visit me on holiday, okay? We went out the first night. Now, obviously, you gotta live life. I had a pizza with them. We had a bit of dessert, right? And we had coffee with our cakes, right? That evening, my cravings were so intense, I couldn't stop scrolling on Uber Eats. I couldn't stop scrolling on Pizza Hut. I couldn't stop scrolling on KFC. I was just thinking, what can I get next? Should I go to the shop and get more? Because I spiked my dopamine massively throughout the day with the sweets with my dad. And then later on in the evening, my baseline of dopamine dropped fucking massively and my body needed to get back up again. So I was looking like another hit, like a fucking hoe who's on the streets looking for her next hit. And this is why sugar is so dangerous, you know? And here's the thing, eventually it gets to a point where people eat so much sugar that their blood sugar levels go up, the waist, their gut around their fucking stomach goes up, that eventually they go to the doctor, they A, get a scare, or B, doctor tells them they got type 2 diabetes. I had a boy, 27-year-old male, told me last night, bro, I just came out the hospital, you know, my kidney's fat and I've got type 2 diabetes. And he was 27, young lad my age, because he told me he always goes out with his friends to eat desserts at night. And when he's at home at night in his bed, he puts the laptop on, he watches a movie, but you can't watch a movie without snacking on something like sugary sweets. Sugar is fucking killing us. Now, I am on an aggressive cut right now. At the moment, I've never been so locked in, okay? First of all, go follow me on Instagram if you need any help or if you're stuck and you need some help. Second of all, I'll put some results of some plans I've made for some people this week. I have studied the human body. Like, I know how the human body works. I know how to burn fat. I know why we get addictions to sugar, because we're constantly spiking our insulin, craving more. So if you want me to create you a weight loss plan, I have the men's 90-day aggressive fat loss plan. Buy it, you will start losing weight from this week. It's basically on my plan. It's my plan, but I will customize it to fit your needs. So if you want to get that right now, that's the second link in the description. You will find that, okay? When you do stop sugar, your mood will drop, okay? So I had a lady, she told me she's gone without sugar for 3 days, right? And her mood was through the roof. And I was like, this is another sign why sugar is ruining you, because you can't live without it. Doesn't that prove to you how addictive that shit is? Sugar is so easily consumed. Like, I'm so shocked that people message me saying they put 3 scoops of sugar in their coffee in the morning. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I have never woken up, made a coffee and put heaps of sugar in there. Never. On my mum's life, never. Maybe one time I put 1 scoop in there, but there's never been a consistent amount of days I've fucking woken up, poured my coffee, poured full fat milk in there, which I don't have, then got the fucking fucking artificial sugar and started putting sugar in it and drinking that shit. Like, there are people on a diet but will still have sugar with their coffee. Come on, man. Come on, man. This shit is killing us, bruv. So if you want to stop the sugar and you have a sweet tooth, the best thing to do is to go cold turkey. In the first week, you're going to feel very tired. You're going to feel moody. The best way to counteract this is A, drink a lot of water, get yourself hydrated, and B, electrolytes. The reason why when you drop the sugar, your water drops, making you feel more tired. So what you want to do is you want to top up your electrolytes. So if you drink electrolytes, that will help you hydrate more and you won't feel so tired and lethargic. And what happens is, after the first week, the second week, your energy level starts to stabilize. Brain fog is down, your skin will fucking clear up, which is why my skin is clear right now, because there's no inflammation under the skin from the sugar breakouts and the insulin constantly going up and down. You will feel better and you'll have this glow around you. So keep watching my videos, because in the next month when I'm fucking shredded, you're gonna see, I'm gonna look back at this video and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And summer is here, but you still have time. You can still lose a lot of weight by July and August. You can still look good, okay? So get a plan from me, second link in the description. If you do wanna ask me anything, you can follow me on Instagram. That's the first link in the description. But I wanted to make this video and talk about sugar because I'm absolutely shocked how many people genuinely can't stop putting sugar in their tea in the morning. They can't not have a fucking snack. I had a lady telling me, saying every weekend they go out for cheat meals with the family and they've all got high blood pressure. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Go out for a cheat meal. Instead of going out for cheat, why don't you go out for steak and eat something healthy? Look after your health, because look, everybody has 100 problems until they have a health problem, and then they only have one problem.